Hi, how are you? Welcome to Applying to College with Trish, video 1.2. My name is Trish Portnoy and I'm here to help you apply to college. Let's take a look at the topics to be covered in this video segment. 1. Are you familiar with college entrance exams like the SAT and ACT? 2. Do you know how to register for the SAT and ACTs? 3. Can you commit to studying and practicing? And 4, do you need a review course or tutor? The SAT and ACT exams are a method that college admissions staff use to compare and rate students across the United States. Consider this. The grading and competition in your high school can be really tough. So your 88 average or GPA might really reflect the same learning and achievement of another student who earned a 94 GPA in another part of the country. The SAT or ACT score should theoretically show how smart or capable or successful each of you would be according to the same national test. Now, some colleges are using a test-optional philosophy where you're not required to submit your SAT or ACT scores as part of your college application. This is a great opportunity for students who are hard workers and high achievers, but who are also not great test takers. You can find an updated list of test-optional schools by going to www.fairtest.org. There are differences in the SAT and ACT exams. There are differences in the length of exams, the number of sections, and the topics covered. For example, the ACT has a basic science section, which some people really enjoy and do well in. Even though the tests are becoming more similar, the grading scale couldn't be more different. The SAT scores their critical reading and math sections out of 800, so a 1600 is a perfect score on those two parts. The ACT has 4 areas of testing in English, math, reading, and science reasoning. The ACT has a 36 as its perfect score, or composites. Both tests have an optional writing section that may or not be required as part of your college applications. Each school has its own requirement, so it may be smart to take it just in case. Registering for the exams are pretty straightforward. You navigate to the official website, create an account, select an exam date, upload a recent photo, then register and pay the fee. You'll need to bring a photo ID on the date of the exam. But you can also speak to your guidance counselor to obtain waivers for students who meet lower income criteria. You can take the exams as many times as you'd like, and many colleges will use SuperScore, which allows you to combine your best section scores from all the tests that you have taken. The most challenging part of this process is actually studying and preparing for the exams. There are not IQ tests that assess your natural abilities or smartness. They are tests that assess your ability to study and master areas of learning and then correctly answer questions based on your practice. That's it. So this is where you need to do what you need to do. Your school may have a subscription to an online test prep software such as Method Test Prep in Naviance or Castle Learning. There are books available in your public library. There are courses available at your high school or through various learning centers like Kaplan and Huntington. And ultimately, your counseling office will have information about tutors who will meet with you one-on-one for customized instruction. Now, just for fun, let's take a look at the SUNY admission facts so we can get an idea of the GPA and college entrance exam requirements for some sample schools. For New York students, similar to other states too, in 9th grade, students should be given this sheet so they will have a goal in mind as they complete their coursework and studies throughout high school. For example, if a student has SUNY Geneseo as a dream school, then they need to accept the fact that their overall GPA needs to be between a 90 and a 96 with a minimum score of 1180 on the SAT or a 26 on the ACT. Note that these are the median requirements for acceptance and nothing's a guarantee. And if the student has SUNY Plattsburgh as their first choice school, they need to focus on keeping a GPA between 86 and 92 2 and scoring a minimum of 1,000 on the SATs and a 21 as an ACT composite score. No matter which state you live in or which schools you're interested in, the same information is available on the internet, either on the individual schools' official websites, collegenavigator.gov, or College Board's Big Future websites. Looking at your to-do list, you will see that you need to make a plan to score well on these college entrance exams. It's best to get this done early so you don't miss the registration deadlines. Traditionally, high school juniors take these exams in April and May, and as high school seniors, they take it again in October and November. However, some students choose to take additional attempts to obtain a higher score. So this is what you need to do. You need to create accounts at College Board and ACT. And don't forget to record your usernames and passwords in your password organizer worksheet in your binder. Discuss with your parents and guidance counselor which tests you should take and when. Hash out a plan of study, which may include a review course, online practice software, or even just going to the library and taking out some books. And don't forget to register for those exams. Now, in keeping these video segments short and sweet, I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk to your parents and counselor. Don't forget that you can always send your counselor a quick email rather than waiting to meet him or her in person. Decide which exams to take, but have a goal in mind. For example, with the SATs, shoot for breaking 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, or even 1,300 and higher, based on your own abilities and GPA. And if you and your parents would like additional reading on this topic, please refer to page 69 to 78 in College Apps, selecting Applying to and Paying for the Right College for You, which you can get at your local public library or on Amazon.com by following the link from my website, www.trishportnoy.com. But one point. The SAT has just gone through a transformation to make it more like the ACT exam, so make sure that you're using up-to-date information. I look forward to working with you on this project. Please return to view the next video when you have completed your to-do list.